I extended a dialogue. I extended a dialogue to Sheikh Yasir Qadi. I said, have a dialogue with me. I extended it to Dr. Jonathan Brown. I said, have a dialogue with me. He said, I won't have a dialogue on this topic. I'll discuss other topics. I thought, but you're discussing this topic on social media. I mean, I don't get what. And then people said, why did you go public with this? What do you mean, why did I go public? Why should I hide this? They're like, yeah, but this is going to create a fitna. Why is it going to create a fitna? Why? It's the truth, isn't it? You want me to... So basically what you're saying is, I understand there's problems, but shh. Don't tell them. Let's pretend there's no problem. But that's ridiculous. This is where the problems come from. You're doing it right now. This is the problem. If we were just honest from the beginning, people wouldn't lose their faith. I've spoken to many Muslims, some who are ex-Muslims and some who are borderline. They may have left and come back because of what was shoved down their throat based on this grand claim of the most authentic book on earth. So this attitude of let's hide things from the common Muslim, I'm so against that. Like, why? And I said, look, would you have an issue with me writing a book and publishing it? They said, no. I said, but isn't a book for the public? So the public can read a book, but what, they can't read social media. And they're like, yeah, but, the totally dumb people don't read books. I thought, yes, and you guys are the clergy. What's wrong with you? Why are you so judgmental? Why do you have to infantilize people, like treat them like idiots? But then you have no problem, they have no problem broadcasting that the Prophet married a 6-year-old little girl. And they think that's not problematic. In fact, after my debate on Bukhari, I saw several scholars share that. Several prominent, Dr. Jonathan Brown came with this article about a chart showing that Aisha was 6 years old. And then several of them shared it as somehow as a kind of slap in the face for me. And I felt like, well, that's not irresponsible, trying to show that the Prophet was a paedophile. And you think this is irresponsible, me trying to show that, well, just being honest, that you can't actually prove this to go back beyond reasonable doubt. I mean, you can have guesswork, and yeah, there's been variations, but there isn't that comfort of mind. It isn't there. So, that kind of tranquility isn't there in it being sound beyond reasonable doubt. So, yeah, so this is some of the